In a cricket match, a batsman hits a boundary 6 times out of 30 balls he plays. Find the probability that he did not hit a boundary. From the problem, we identify that the total number of balls played by the batsman was 30 and the number of times he hit the boundary was 6. And the number of times the ball does not hit the boundary is 30 minus 6, which is equal to 24. Therefore, the probability of ball not hitting the boundary is given by ball does not hit the boundary divided by the total number of balls, that is 24, divided by 30, giving us 4 on 5. Next question. Consider a problem where 1500 families with 2 children were selected randomly and the following data were recorded. Let us compute the probability of a family chosen at random having 2 girls, 1 girl and no girl. Also, check whether the sum of these probabilities is 1. The solution for the problem is as follows. From the table, we see that the total number of families is 1500 and the number of families having 2 girls is 475. Probability of randomly chosen family which has 2 girls is equal to number of families having 2 girls divided by the total number of families, which is equal to 475 divided by 1500. Reducing the fraction, we get 19 divided by 60. Now, let us compute for a family having 1 girl, that is 814. Therefore, the probability of randomly chosen family which has 1 girl is equal to number of families having 1 girl divided by the total number of families, which is equal to 814 divided by 1500. Reducing this fraction, we get 407 divided by 750. Now, let us compute the number of families having no girl child. From the data, number of families having no girl is 211. Therefore, the probability of randomly chosen family which has no girl is equal to number of families having no girl divided by the total number of families, which is equal to 211 on 1500. Summing up all the probabilities, we get 1. Let's consider another problem. 11 bags of wheat flour, each marked 5 kg, actually contained the following weights of flour in kilograms. Let us find the probability that any of these bags chosen at random contains more than 5 kg of flour. Solution to the same is as follows. From the data, we know there are 11 number of total bags and the number of bags containing more than 5 kg of flour is 7. Since they have asked you for more than 5 kg, consider only more than but not equal to 7 kg. Therefore, the probability of bags containing more than 5 kg is equal to number of bags containing more than 5 kg of flour divided by the total number of bags, which is equal to 7 on 11. Now, let us consider another problem. The distance in kilometer units of 40 engineers from their residence to their place of work were rounded as follows. Now, what is the empirical probability that an engineer lives less than 7 km from his place of work? Another question, more than or equal to 7 km from his place of work. Next, within half kilometer from his place of work. Solution for the same is as follows. From the data, we see that total number of engineers is 40. The first sub-question is to find out the number of engineers who live less than 7 km from their place of work. From the data, we see that the total number of engineers living less than 7 km is 9. Therefore, the probability of engineers living less than 7 km is equal to 9 over 40. And the next question is that to find the number of engineers living more than or equal to 7 km from their place of work, which is equal to 31. Note that consider 7 km as it is equal to and more than in the question. Therefore, the probability of the same is that engineers living more than or equal to 7 km divided by the total number of engineers is equal to 31 on 40. Now, let's find the number of engineers living less than half a kilometer. From the data, we observe that the minimum distance at which an engineer lives is 2 km. Therefore, there are no engineers living less than half a kilometer. Therefore, the probability for the same is engineers living less than half a kilometer divided by the total number of engineers, which is equal to 0, divided by 40, giving you 0.